Testing 567. Hi guys, how's it going? Okay, so basically, this is Plants vs. Zombies Replanted, a new remaster that came out as a recording today and will probably be uploaded the same day. It depends. I've been looking forward to this for a while. I probably don't mod the game. Whatever. Clear agreement. Yeah, I don't care. You made these extremely long on purpose. Command. So, first off, I don't really like some of the weirdly smoother nature of some of these graphics, but you know, that's just it's just my opinion. What the heck? Why does it chop off like? Okay, whatever. Click on the feedback. Yeah, I've done this a lot of times. Okay, so if you're in the dark or like sometime way in the future, this game has had a lot of stuff leading up to it. The replanted saga, if you will. First off, there was a sort of leak saying like, oh my gosh, there's some sort of Brazilian like listing for a PvZ remaster. That's so cool. And then it got taken down, and then some other, like, there was, like, a sort of interview where someone said too much. And then it officially got announced with the cool-looking trailer. And then the graphics looked very strange. And everyone started jumping to AI, because, like, that's the big topic nowadays. Yeah, everything is made by AI. Why does it have the frickin' huge wave sound? Why does it have the horde music here? It's not supposed to be this intense yet. Let's see. I'm coming. And then, like, you know, you could also pre-order it, even though it was $20. People didn't like that because the original was $5. Currently, it is $5. I think it was like 20-ish, or maybe like 10 or 15 at release. Personally, I think it's like a fine amount of money. Like, it's not, like, particularly amazing, but it's not, like, 30 would really, like, do me in for, like, how grubby it is. 20 was, again, probably a bit much, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. But, you know, it was cool that we got to, you know, see, what the whole, like, wow, PopCap and, by extension, EA cares about this franchise again, suddenly. And, in my opinion, the best part of this... Why did that just randomly pop in? The best part about this, in my opinion, is that it's getting ported... is that it's a console release. PvZ hasn't had console releases since the Xbox 360 and PS3 days. So that's really cool. People seem to forget that, you know, despite the game being available on every mobile device and every PC and a variety of old-gen consoles, it's not available nowadays. So now you can play it on, I the PS5, the Xbox Series X consoles, and the Switch. And I assume the Switch 2, the PS4, and the Xbox One. But, well, maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked too far into it.
Are coming.
Again, that's probably the part that people forget the most. It's coming to consoles. That's really cool. Console people don't really get as much malleability as PC players. Is there a way to, like, zoom in? Feels a bit, like, zoomed out. Headcrab, Retro Pichu. Oh, yes, I did pre-order the game. I got a Steam achievement. So retro. He's not even shooting from his, like, thing. What the heck? Why does the head become fuzzy when it falls off? Why is P-Shooter not pixelated in my cursor? What the heck? Whatever. And, you know, why is there no cone sound effects? And then, yeah, you could pre-order it and then download it early, so that, you know, you can instantly play it the day, like, instant it becomes available. And then I believe that led to people playing the game early. Like, they got access to it unfairly. Which is just kind of uncool in my opinion. Like, you should wait for release, but, you know, pirates and stuff and whatnot. Then everyone started, like, you know, insanely criticizing it for AI art, as I mentioned earlier. But, like, again, and some other stuff, the gameplay sucked. There was a heap of bugs, which I'm seeing a lot of bugs now. It's not a good sign. And I don't know, it just felt like really overwhelming. Like, wow, you're giving so much hate to this game that hasn't even released yet. And so it just put a bad taste in my mouth for this whole community. I don't know, it just, I don't like the Horde music playing all the time. It's not good. Also, this version brings back the bushes. I can kind of understand why they did that, because when it came to consoles at the time... Oh, now you're shooting from the thing. Okay, whatever. So anyway... For this release and the old-gen consoles, the game was in widescreen now, and the game was built around 4x3, so they had to figure out a way to make it so that zombies spawned in naturally, while also keeping the lawn centered. And they decided the best way to do that was to put in bushes, like, where it makes no sense, in my opinion. Why is this blocking the entire view of the house? They're so tall, and they block part of the road, I think. It's so weird, I don't like it. It's probably my least favorite part about the console versions, in my opinion. Also, I don't really get the like, retro graphics they've made. If you're gonna have, like, quote-unquote retro graphics for this, why not just use the DS sprites? I don't get it. The DS sprites look pretty good for what they are. That would actually get people, like, nostalgic. This just feels kind of unnecessary. There is a speed up button though. Thank goodness. So yeah, despite like all of this like controversy about this game that again hadn't released at the time, I'm trying to judge it as fairly as I can, give it the benefit of the doubt. I believe I would have put that in the video description. I planned on doing that. So here's my raw first thing of the game. I mean, it's Plants vs. Zombies 1 so far. It's not, like, groundbreaking in my opinion. At least for, like, when it comes to, like, commentary. The game is great. Like, okay. I saw this earlier. They were like, yeah, this is just like Battle for Neighborville, which for those who don't know is a game that released completely out of the blue in 2019. It's the lawn pulse when you hit a zombie. It's strange, I guess. Anyways, I was saying, yeah, Battle for Neighborville came out of the blue in 2019. No, like, announcements or anything beforehand, it just came out. People thought it would be like, oh yeah, Garden Warfare, and then it wasn't. And actually, hold on. Garden Warfare, everyone liked that game. No one liked Better for Neighborville, because from what I understand, it wasn't like Better for Neighborville and missed all the good points about it. I never played it, so I'll be honest, I don't really like shooters that much. And this doesn't go for like PvZ specifically, I'm not a big fan of shooters in general. Unless it's like Doom, I like Doom. So, I don't know. This, however, feels different because, like, it's still, even with, like, all this controversy and all the bugs, encountering, and all this stuff around this game, it's still PvZ1. Like, you're still getting a pretty decent game at the core about all of this. I'm getting a little sick of all these, like, sound effects. These retro zombies. Disable that after this level. Also, the one thing, there was another thing about, like, this whole controversy, and it was, like, it was on YouTube. There was like a lot of people saying like, this is how Replanted ruined the franchise. Replanted is horrible. It's ruined everything. The game hadn't come out yet. What are you talking about? As you can see, I've gotten quite a bit of like, I'm getting pretty ticked off at the PvZ community because of all this. You get it, you want quality, but at the same time, oh my gosh, just chill. I'm gonna turn this off. Okay. Try head crab. I will say, when it comes to these retro zombies, I'm glad the shadow moves at the same pace. I don't think two 8-bit zombies did that. Spud down. I don't get why this is here. Like, the retro thing sort of makes a little bit of sense, maybe? I don't get the head crab. That doesn't make any sense to me. Oh no! Does he just like snap into a spot? That's annoying. Honestly, one of my favorite plants in the series. They're just so nice to have. I still don't like this huge wave music, though. I don't really have a plan for how long I'm gonna record. Just, I guess, however long I feel like. You're blue now! That's my attack! Yeah! This supports controller, right? I am able to switch to it. Okay. Let's give that a try. See how it works. Yeah, plays like console versions. What else is there to say? I've played one since I was a kid. I'm there. Good times. I've bought the game numerous times. And I've played many a mod. Oh, I can speed up with the L button. That's very nice, actually. That's a lot easier than with mouse. I like that a lot. Actually, that's a lot easier than with hand. With all the modding, all the stuff people with modding can do, I would love for console controls to make it into one of the games. Because there are some things that just work better with controller. And some things that work better than with mouse. Got chompy. There's a zombie gold. Yeah. I don't need... Some of the proportions on some of the plants look a bit weird. Like, especially in the seed packets. I think the crystals on Snoopy are a bit smaller than what they should be. Take that. Oh yeah, I should probably also explain, the reason I'm not streaming this is due to the whole, like, you know, everyone hates this game thing. I know that, like, you know, with how small my channel is, and especially the second channel, like, I probably wouldn't see anyone being negative. Like, who cares about me? But at the same time, like, there might be someone who found it, and we just mean, like, no, replanted sucks. You suck for being nice to it, even a little bit. First off, I'm not trying to do that. Games can have problems, and good games can be criticized, and bad games can have positives. I want to give games a fair shake. Why does Repeater look like that? Yeah, I want to give games a fair shake, because if you don't, that's just kind of unfair to the game in question. I don't need pea shooter. Zoom up to 25 or 2.5 speed. What does that accomplish? Personally, when it comes to the AI stuff, maybe it was used in development, but not for the final release. Although I haven't seen the entire game yet, so it could be wrong. But you know, they've said that they're not using AI so much. I'm sort of compelled to believe them. Sorta. I mean, I'm not giving them like, you know, total clarity, but I'll hear them out unless I see something that is definitively AI generated. I think Potato Mine looks a little weird. Yes. Oh yeah, I remember one other part of contention for people. The game does not have online versus co-op, which is very sad. People have been asking for that for years at this point. That, I will admit, is like kind of annoying. Like, oh my god, why didn't you implement online? But at the same time, like, it's supposed to be like a small-scale remaster, I think, not to be this like giant, huge thing, like something that Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection got, which is kind of the same story, where it's like an enhanced version of a classic game or set of games. But in Battle Network's case, that one actually got online. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to mouse for this. We are about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sounds good. It's so weird seeing Headcrab here. Why is he here?
The zombies are coming.
This is, without a doubt, the best song in the game. You can fight me, but I'll be right. Thank goodness it doesn't have like a horde version. It'll just be blasting that the entire time. Why does Cherry Bomb have such a like big outline? Oh, can I not right click to undo to like unselect cactus? I thought you could do that in PvZ1 base. I may be remembering mod. I may be remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's right. I let's like day after that I usually do. Actually, you know, with the speed thing, I wonder how like speed running will work. Like, will everyone just always be on the top speed? That'll be interesting to see. If people are even willing to speed run. Sorry, I'll stop repeating. I'm gonna turn down these sound effects a bit. They're a bit loud. So you can deselect with right click. Why wasn't it working before? Weird. Yeah, now it's working consistently. Why was it not doing that? Hello? Okay, there we go. Puff Boy. Evening, Cathan. Those zombies just won't let up, will they? You'll notice they're finding gifts. Yeah. Ayo, good and whatnot. Wait, can you speed up the transition to the seed select? Sure. Oh my gosh, it's not a horde version. Thank goodness.
Zombies are coming.
Seems Puff Shroom is still broken. That makes sense. I don't think they rebalanced the game for like any of the plans. Save up money. Okay. The money bag icon looks a little strange, but whatever. Holy frick, is that newspaper? Why is his newspaper not getting, like, knocked back? It's supposed to be having, like, a knockback animation. I need to look at that again. So, something weird happened when newspaper died. Okay. Show me what happened. Did his head always fall off like that? I don't remember correctly. Maybe he kept his glasses on his head. I don't know, something looks weird. And now there's no Horde version. Yay. Even though the Horde version is like the best part of this song. Mushroom. Hey, you've collected money. Good job for you. Thank you, Dave. Well, whatever, I'll go with this. I can pick up the seed packet before the level is started. Yeah, they need to add back those Horde versions, or like make them better. Cause like, oh my gosh, the music just doesn't feel right without them. Holy frick, is that newspaper zombie? What's different about the newspaper zombie, you ask? Oh, he's not that strong. I'm a little bored. Speed this up a bit. Die, head grab. I think the coins look different. Like they have a like a very different design. Read any good movies lately? Yeah. Yeah, the coins have a sun on them now. I don't think they had that in the original. I think they had like a dollar sign. Oh my gosh, deselect! Deselect! Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. The shovel is very finicky. Also, it holds it by like the handle instead of it holding it by the like tip. It does in the original. It should be held by the tip. That makes more sense to me. Is that fume shroom? TM? Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm excited to try out that new Cloudy Day mode. That looks very interesting, actually. And while I have tried the Limbo page before, it's still cool that they are actually, like, official now. I've seen them get ported to many a PvZ1 mod over the years, and so, and I've also dabbled in using Cheat Engine. Go, Fume Shroom! I can speed up the transition. Oh, that doesn't actually select it. Okay. Well, that's lame. You should really gray out the seed packets then. Oh, and then it unspeeds it up in the level. That's annoying. Why is the speed button available before the level starts? Why does right click only deselect sometimes? What the heck is with that? Oh no! What a shock! I wish the music changed. Got him. Play PvZ2 won't like this more, or PvZ1 like this more often. Not PvZ2. I think that one's already fast-paced enough. Like, oh my gosh, the game is going so much faster. Usually the game is so freaking slow. Like, to an annoying degree. all manic. Oh, it doesn't take me straight to the almanac? That's annoying. People are gonna be like, wait, but how do I access it? What? In the original, it just takes you straight to it instead of starting the next level. Why doesn't it do that? Yeah, okay, here's some whack-a-zombie. Luckily, I'm pretty fast at clicking. Holy frick, that's awesome. Cease to exist, just resting. Hey, I actually noticed you can read the gravestones now. I like that. One of the best parts about the remaster, about the idea of an HD remaster, honestly. Stop putting up graves. Stop it. They used to call me the fastest click in the West. The head crabs are messing me up. I always think the head crab is just basic, because it really looks like that. Another diamond? Are you serious? I've never seen that before. Especially not from Whack-a-Zombie. Oh no! How scary! Footballer! What the heck is this? Oh, this is the concept art. Choose your seeds. Ice level? Why does... Okay, so I heard from, I believe it's Rich Werner? I think that's their name. They said that some of these concept arts aren't legit. It's like, if that's true, that's kind of actually very annoying. But, you know, maybe they made some concept art for, what the heck? Maybe they made some concept art for, you know, this game in particular. Like, we're seeing, like, the replanted concepts. Hey, it's this thing. I've always thought these, like, older style plants look very strange. For a reason. They're development stuff. Is that it? I suppose it is. Why are some of these zombies so zoomed in while others aren't? I mean, it's nice that they, like, pop out of the, like, frame, but only, like, weirdly. Huh. The contrast between HD zombie and retro P. Well, now I can really, like, look at these up close. I think the weirdest looking one is Potato Mine. He looks weird. Hard to say why. I'm gonna switch back to controller for a bit, just for variety. Why not? I think I'm a bit faster with a mouse, but like, again, variety.
The zombies are coming.
I think I'm gonna finish at the end of this world. No, you. Frickin' wrong one. Okay. Please die. Please die. Thank you. Scaredy shroom. Hope this guy gets brought back to PvZ2, but much more grotesque. That would be very cool, in my opinion. Why do they introduce Scaredy Shroom on the same level as that has Screen Door? What? And a football. Like, what's the deal with that? Let's go with the same loadout as last time. maybe I can make this into a series. Like, maybe I'll come back to this. I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, I don't upload on this channel very much, so it'd be nice to have, like, something to do on it. In other news, I plan to release some mashups in a couple days. I've only announced this on my Discord as of now, but now I'm announcing it on my other channel. Yay! Everyone is gonna see it. Yeah, I'm gonna release mashup on my other channel, Chiming Cathedrals. First up, it'll be... Oh wait, I haven't actually announced what the mashups are yet. I guess I could do that. First up is Bit Trip Fate. That mashup for the Bit Trip Mash series. And then the final one in the Bit Trip Mash series, a couple days later, which is Bit Trip Void. And then after that will be a Halloween mashup that will release the same day on Halloween, and it has like a Halloween theme, which I've had on the back burner for a while now. And a birthday mashup. It's a mashup that will be released the same day as my birthday. You guys will see what in particular it is when it releases. I am looking forward to Caligula's Carnival Part 2. The things for that have started coming out, and it looks very exciting. Yay! Ice room. Disco. Let's switch it up a bit. Oh no, I'm planting my sun shrooms in the back. What's wrong with me? I could not care less. I play PvZ the way I want to. Who cares about where some producers are placed?
Are coming.
Michael Jackson. Ha! Dang these body dancers. I got a nuke. Eh.
Zombies are coming. Brains. Brains.
Symmetry. Yeah, sorry for not talking as much. There's just not much to say. I burned off everything I wanted to say earlier with all the controversy and such. At least the lack of a horde theme for this world is a lot less noticeable compared to Day, where every level is frickin' the horde theme. maybe I can get a symmetry before the level ends. There we go. Well, I mean, I can keep working on the lawn when it's ended. Hello, we would like to visit for a midnight snack. Sounds good. I mean, you gotta fight your way in, though, but, like, sure, you can come in.
The zombies are coming.
Decided to switch back to mouse. That was necessary. You know what would be cool? If we got, like, I don't know, a version of that one PvZ remaster that the Chinese got for a short while. That would be interesting. Although I kind of wish it was, like, also on PC and consoles instead of being mobile. I'm pretty sure is the case with that other remaster. I don't even remember the name. Original edition. Yeah. Because original had like a lot of stuff that wasn't just PvP. And I think that this does too, but like not to the same extent. Pick up 30 coins in a row on a single level without letting the coin disappear. I forgot that was an achievement. I assume all these achievements are from Game of the Year edition. Oh no, what will I do? It's not like I can throw a nuke at the lawn or anything. Real. Looks like the zombies. Now you're trying the backyard. You can't use your mushrooms. I am going to leave. How do I leave? Escape? Okay. Actually, mustache. Mustache. The future. Tricked out. The keyboard commands do not work. Very unfortunate. you've unlocked new modes. Versus and co-op. Very cool. I assume versus just looks the same, yeah. What is that modified PS3 controller? I assume it just acts the same as DS and console, both of which I've played. Okay, so here are my thoughts so far. Again, haven't played the whole game. I'm sure you guys... Wait, what? Start adventure. Oh, this is where this comes in. Okay, so you can select the levels. That is very useful. So that means you can just go to straight blitz to the Yeti zombie whenever you want. Very fun. Zomboss. Okay, anyways, before I was distracted by this graphic not looking right. I think the game is pretty fine. Like, generally inoffensive. It's still PvZ1, which is good. Some remasters don't even do that. So we should consider ourselves lucky. Though I will admit there are a couple weird, like, bugs, issues, and general, like, things don't match with the original that I think should. And, like, some other, like, random stuff like that. It doesn't seem like it's gonna ruin the entire Plants vs. Zombies franchise or anything. Help for the Plants vs. Zombies game. When the zombies show up, just sit there and don't do anything. And now here's the actual help. Why? That ruins the whole point. That's so sad. Whatever. I lost my train of thought again by exploring. Oh yeah, I don't get the skins. Those just feel like, I don't know, added on. Yeah, it's again very inoffensive. Not much wrong with it besides like a couple issues. The music, the gameplay, controls. But that, I mean, those can easily be ironed out in like fixes. This isn't going to end all of PvZ as we know it. Especially if it like makes bank, like whatever. That's been my thoughts on Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. I mean, if you want to try it, it's like $20 on Steam. It's honestly not that expensive, in my opinion. Maybe you can agree with me, maybe not. The original game is $5 if you're willing to be like, if you still want to play it, but not this version in particular. But yeah, PvZ has always held a special place in my heart, so yeah. Glad I could see, like, anything new from this franchise. Yeah, please leave a like, subscribe, and whatnot. Bye!